EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go here in the inner harbor. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return here up past the 30, but maybe a penalty allowed him to get that far. Let's see.
Don't blink. 10 cycles. Here we go. Set. Black shot.
Now, faking the give. He's going to air one out right away. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Okay,
We'll
right.
try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Set. Go.
The RPO is caught by St. Brown. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Here's a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
Right. Ready.
Now this looks like a design run. Looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
Ready.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Third and a yard.
Ready. Yellow. 43. 6. Mega. Set.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Really nice job there. They're setting an early tone up front. And listen, these small runs, these conversion runs, they don't seem like a big deal right now. But over the course of the game, Expect this offensive play caller to use these downs to build off them. So what looks small now down the line could pay a lot bigger dividend. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Lions.
Here we go, set. 60 red. 60 red. Cut.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Detroit.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
At the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Here we go. Cut.
Here's a first down for their running back. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is third down.
Cut.
He'll look to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it. So,
big hole left side, inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Ravens. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now. black shot. Ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This throw taken in by Amon-Ra. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time.
He works free, right side. And he will score. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This taken at the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Mustang 19. Let's go now. Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. That is catch number 60 for the season. On play action, he'll set up to throw. It's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards.
That one good for 26 yards.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds.
That's a gain of
It's
7.
3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
79 Bronco. Set. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
14, 9-7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Down. Red, cycle, 50, green. Set.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll motion the slot man right. Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. Whoa. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. First and 10.
Set, ready. Trouble 38, 40, set.
They'll look to throw. Right side, it's the port of the tight end. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 31, here is second down and 3. They'll run with Gibbs.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Here's a third down and 4.
Let's go now. Seal, red, 38. Hut.
They'll throw out of the gun. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's second and 4.
Here we go. 19 touch.
Back to throw. Forced out wide. Now he'll run.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. But I tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself. Understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down and live to play another snap.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Quick throw here is complete. Down the left sideline. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. So a big one there to start the drive. It covers 51 yards.
Black, 95.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
Here we go. 52 blue. Set, huh?
That one taken in. Amon-Ra, safe grab. Touchdown, Lions. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hand for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
On the return, here's Sim. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Flush to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. There's Jefferson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 16, and it's two nice plays to begin this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
44-yard line.
Going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
It's a 10-yard loss.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
On the set.
What can they do here? This is third and forever.
Here we go. Set.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
But it leads to fourth
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Red, yellow. Set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for third and a yard. He'll try and get there on the ground. 11 yards the gain. He does it himself and picks up a first down. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
strike two. Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, white, white.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
The Lions call their first timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. They've converted twice on third down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And they've got it at the 19-yard line. They're into the red zone and still on the march. First down picked up. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
First down, Detroit.
Ready, set.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Set. Ready.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On the set.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. Ready. Cut.
He'll drop to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to run it. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Black. 95. Cut. Cut.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. McPherson's kick is good. And the Lions get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
14. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. On the return is Sims. Now an opening past the 30. Into space. Inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 91 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. What a start to the second half. They come right out of the locker room and take it all the way to the end zone for 6.
Mike, we got to find out what that halftime speech was by that coach, because apparently it worked. I mean, talk about a dream start here. You find yourself at halftime, you're regrouping, you want to come out in the third quarter and establish some rhythm and momentum. And boy, do they do that here with their kickoff unit, returning it for 6.
This is fielded inside the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Smash, red. Down. Green, 60 red. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Is caught left side by St. Brown. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
3rd and inches.
Let's go. Black 40. Claws red.
He'll try to run for it. And he's going to have a Lions first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
And the Lions first down.
Ready. Yellow. 43. Ready.
That pass caught by Amon-Ra. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Lions.
Set, punt. Watch out now. 52. Ready?
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. Open space inside the 10. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. He's been unstoppable all year. That's his 27th touchdown of the season. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Lions extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21.
Evan McPherson set to
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready? 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Set.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Back-to-back plays by this defense now, Mike, winning these early downs. They get the sack on first, the tackle for loss on second, and now it brings up 3rd and long.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot.
Ready. 6, ready.
Out to his right. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Ravens.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Makes the score Ravens 28, Lions 24.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll run on 2nd down. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
3rd down.
Warrior 70. Go. Ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
On the double.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. The RPO, it's caught by St. Brown. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep, and that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll begin here on the ground. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
At the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
Ball on the
Brings up
28-yard
2nd
line.
and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now, faking the give. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
2nd and 10.
Ready?
They'll look to throw. That's to the outside. He's got Jefferson. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
14 yards. That's good for a Baltimore.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Couple of 1st downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Ready?
They'll look to throw again. They'll try to set up the screen here. Finding room in midfield. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Go.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down. And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
The Lions called their 1st timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Let's go. 45. Set.
Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Ready.
On 3rd down, they go with Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 27
They
yards.
get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the
1st down, and they stick with Gibbs. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
38. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one out wide to Gibbs. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. Here's 1st and 10.
6. Set. 10 black.
take it in over the middle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
Detroit Lions, first down.
That's a short one, caught by Laporta. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Get into a blaster. Drill, 52. Watch out now, 50 Fury. Hut.
Handoff here, up the middle. And the Lions are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Ready, set.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Byron Murphy in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he will score. Game on. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown Lions. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Important moment here for the Lions as they're going to go for 2.
Let's go now.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. On the return, here's Sim. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Drive will start on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down and 8. To the left side, taken in by Jefferson. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Picked off by Brian Branch. He gets free. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
That's out quickly and complete, and he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get him.
Right back to the air following that pick six. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. The rookie from Wisconsin putting it right where it needs to be. He gets his guys a 1st down.
Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
Panther 60.
Back to the air one more time. Flushed to his left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late. They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game. And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
This one taken at the 7. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Here we go. 10.
A run with Gibbs. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. Now on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Set. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
He'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long.
Blue 30 Black Ultra. Slide 2.
He'll drop to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Interesting call for the defense. Pressure or sit back on 4th and 5.
Blacks, 95. Trail green. Blaster, 6. Ready?
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll get forward, give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
60 Tag.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Got the distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range, and they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
On the double. 6. Mega. White, yellow, 40, 10.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. It is caught left side by St. Brown. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a 1st down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Flush to his right. That'll be incomplete with a penalty flag down. It looked like someone was across early.
Ready, set.
So after the penalty, a break as they now have 1st and 5.
Dog red, 45, white, cut.
Throwing now from the gun. And over the middle, taken in by Laporta. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to overtime. So out now, Evan McPherson in a big spot. This to force overtime. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up a 1st down.
A 41-yard attempt.
This one is on target, and it is good. Would you expect anything less from this game? We are going to get some more. Headed to overtime.
Evan McPherson set to
4
kick off.
quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. on the ground. This is Trevor Etienne. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now a first throw here in overtime. On the run to the right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch.
And he will score. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, you can't ask for a better way to start overtime. What an exciting touchdown.
Yeah, the quick strike now allows them to take complete control here in overtime. They are a defensive stop away from getting out of this one with a big win.
41.
So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
6-yard line.
Blue strike, set, ready. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
But still black. Black it. 6. 10.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
That's another.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. First and 10.
49-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
49-yard line. 1 yard.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. 6. Leather, ready.
Back to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd down and 9.
Let's go now. 10 black.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Blue, 10. White, blue. Real green.
Now he'll air one out. And it's intercepted. That ought to seal it. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. Oh, big hole left side.